I often use just in sentences. For example, I just subscribed to your podcast. I just realized what I did. Does it sound native? And is it formal enough to use in an email to a client? So the answer to both of those is yes. It is definitely sounds native. The sentences that you wrote are 100% correct. They are the kinds of things that I would say. And it's fine to use informally or formally. This is one of those things where it doesn't change. There's no informality or formality associated with the word just. But the word just has quite a few different meanings. And again, I had to look this up to answer your question. And this is when I discovered, oh my gosh, it has this meaning, this meaning, this meaning, loads of them. The one that you're talking about, I've just done something, is using just to express time, okay? Recent time. So it's a synonym for recently or a very short time or after speaking. So whatever it is that you're talking about, okay? So where's my phone? I just had it. Right this minute, a minute ago, moments ago, I just had my phone. So we're talking about time now. Just before now, a second ago. I just have my phone. Could you wait for me? I'm just going to the shops. So I'm right now going to the shops. I'm just going to the shops. And so you're going to hear this with the present perfect and the past perfect tenses quite a bit as well, because they're expressing this stuff that's happened in the past right up to now. So it's still affecting the present, and that's why we use the present perfect. For example, like, I've just decided to move to France. Moments ago / now, right in the present here, I've just decided to move to France. And the other example I have here is just before that had happened. So now we're talking about something in the past, and we're wanting to talk about something that happened just before it. That's why we're using the past perfect. Just before this thing had happened, so just before this thing had happened, I was inside the house, okay? So yeah. Just can be used to talk about time when you want to talk about something being very close to the present time that you're talking about. So it's just next to it. That's a way of thinking about it. Right next to it, just next to it. We can use just for emphasis, to emphasize the imperative. So instead of telling someone, do it, you could say to someone, just do it. Stop arguing, just do it. Okay, you'll hear that all the time. That's the kind of thing my parents would say to me as a kid when I was misbehaving. Stop arguing, just do it. You could say to someone, stop talking, do your work. Or you could say to someone, just stop talking and just do your work. You can put it in there to emphasize the imperative. And the last one here is, don't think about it, stop thinking about it. Or you could say, just don't think about it. Just stop thinking about it. So it emphasizes the verb. The next one, we can use just to mean only. To mean only. So my first paycheck was just $50. It was only just $50. It was only $50. You can use any combination of those. It was only $50. It was just $50. It was only just $50. When I was 17, I was just 5 foot high. I was only 5 foot high. Okay, so just can mean only. We can use just to mean exactly. Exactly, okay? So you look just like my sister. So you look exactly like my sister. You look just like my sister. So I guess with just, it's pretty much always proximity. You know, in one way or another, proximity to something. But you look almost exactly perfectly like my sister. You look just like my sister. The cat over there is just like the one that I saw yesterday. So it is so similar, it's just like the one that I saw yesterday. That cat is just like the one that I saw yesterday. And then the very last meaning for just is for it to mean simply or absolutely. Okay, and the examples that I have here are, today's just a perfect day. Today is just a perfect day. Today is simply a perfect day. Today is absolutely a perfect day. It is just a perfect day. Our holiday was just perfect. It was just awesome. It was just brilliant. So it's, yeah, I guess it's almost like it's emphasizing it. It's like saying simply, it's like saying absolutely. It was just brilliant. Something just doesn't feel right. Something simply doesn't feel right. Something absolutely doesn't feel right. So those are the 5 different ways that we can use the word just. I hope you enjoy that one, guys. G'day guys, Pete here. Just a quick message. If you want the bonus content for today's video, make sure that you come over to the AussieEnglishClassroom.com, click enroll here, and you will get access to all the bonus content for today's video, as well as all of the podcast expression episodes and interview episodes. So if you'd like to upgrade your English, jump over to the AussieEnglishClassroom.com, enroll, and start leveling up your English. I'll see you in class.